So I came up with a what if scenario for this game, and it's so many encounters these characters could have with SpongeBob. I already talked about with Cartoon Network and maybe some other DLC. Wishlist for villains. It's not that many villains in the game. Nickelodeon All Star. What if they ran into some Warner Bros. Characters? Maybe they could have like a crossover with that. Maybe not even just all of them. Maybe some characters some of y'all like from the Warner Bros. Looney Tunes, possibly. It's just so much. Let's go to the roster. You saw the characters on there. It's just not very much going on in the game right now. I play a little bit of the arcade, and something I'm noticing from my experience, just real quick, I didn't really find many people playing this game online. I ran into the same players, and I only played this game 3 times so far. So let's open up the roster. So what if just a scenario, just for the arcade mode? I just wish they did a little bit more with it. But it's still early. Maybe some possible things that people can get into the game to check out. But is it possible for Warner Bros. Characters to have a crossover with Nickelodeon characters? And this will be the perfect game to really be able to expand beyond the universe for Nickelodeon. Yeah, it's early, and someone was saying that maybe it's too early for them since the game it just came out. They still have plenty of Nickelodeon characters to add first before they even get to the other worlds, or maybe even think about trying to expand SpongeBob, maybe encountering a Cartoon Network character, or maybe somebody from the Looney Tunes era, Bugs Bunny. Imagine that. SpongeBob and Bugs Bunny duking it out, see what I'm saying? Teaming up. Maybe they could just tag team or something like that. Team up. They don't even have to fight. They can just tag team. You can switch between characters. That'll probably be something unique that they can add in between in this game for a new mode. Tag team, Nickelodeon tag team, something like that, or a Nick tag or something like that for a mode. But just some ideas of characters I just thought of from Warner Bros. I know a lot of people like Scooby-Doo. I love Scooby-Doo from the old Cartoon Network. A pup named Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. The list goes on with all those amazing movies and TV shows and cartoons, and even just the Looney Tunes with Bugs Bunny, Lola Bunny. What about Tom and Jerry, Animaniacs? If y'all remember that, these are just potential crossovers. Can it happen? What if this was something possible? You could just select. This can go away. I mean, this is just random, but just from these slots, look, they can really expand this just all the way down, maybe down to here or something like that, with new characters. Warner Bros, Cartoon Network, if they can make it happen. Just a whole what if scenario. If they added maybe the Joker, Batman, maybe they could get one character from there, from Warner Bros. If they can get the license, the rights for it. It's just an idea to expand the game that I think more people might be interested in playing because of those certain characters added into the game. Some people saw these Avatar characters who are huge fans of Avatar who wanted to play just because Aang and Toph, the Earthbender, these are likable characters from the Avatar: The Last Airbender. And then Legend of Korra, SpongeBob fans, you could get into it. You could be a Ninja Turtles fan wanting to play this game. And you can do it however you want to, as far as whichever characters suits you. It's so many missing characters. It's not just missing characters from the Nickelodeon that are deserving to be in this game. It's just so many characters they can expand upon for ideas for Warner Bros. And I heard about a rumor about a Warner Bros. Fighter that might play something similar to this. But why not bring them into this game instead? Why not get some of those characters from Warner Bros. Added into the game? Tom and Jerry running around, Batman, Superman, just like I already mentioned, Animaniacs and Scooby-Doo. Maybe they can have that stuff happen, and it can open doors for them. I think it can open more modes, more people to compete online. Because I'm gonna just show y'all real quick. Because it's just so empty. When you go to lobbies, it's not that many. It was one lobby from the other day with only a couple players. Who's on? There's nobody on. There's nobody on this game. So it's just lacking right now. No lobbies available at this moment, and yet it doesn't matter how many times you refresh. You're just not gonna find a lobby of players. You're just forced to play offline. That's exactly what I went through. I went through 3 matches. They could just expand the modes. Let's go over here. Let's get a tag team mode with these characters. They get team mode with Warner Bros. Characters. Somebody from a different universe. Even more characters to be mixed. There's so much that can be added to bring more people together and want to make the purchase of this game. I like the game for what it is, but is it going to be possible for them to even try to cross over to these different universes, to different worlds outside of Nickelodeon, to maybe expand, bring more modes to the game? Because it's only 3 modes, a training. It doesn't seem to have anything really. As far as the extras for this, the gallery, the moves, it's the same. It's a little bit dead right now as far as the servers. You got the jukebox. You don't really have much of a purpose. You play arcade, you're not unlocking characters. You're just gonna be playing for the sole purpose of getting a profile tag and maybe some gallery art, and then you just unlock a soundtrack. But that's why I came up with this idea with maybe they can expand beyond the Nickelodeon universe, maybe get in contact with Warner Bros. As my little idea, and maybe somebody else can get into the game to attract more players. See how Sora got revealed for Super Smash Bros. For the final DLC. Hate to bring it up. Now they can just bring characters from. They didn't get Shaggy. A lot of people wanted Shaggy for like Mortal Kombat. Maybe they can pick him up and get him in this game for Nickelodeon All-Stars. Have an encounter with SpongeBob. Get a little bit of more dialogue. They're not going to get voice lines. They can't get the voice lines, obviously, because it would have already been in the game. But I was expecting to see a little bit more from this, but it seems to be lacking. You just come on and you guys already saw it. Go to online, you can't find matches. There's no one playing the game. The game hasn't even been out for a month. So that's why I was just bringing ideas for potential characters, maybe game modes. Get a tag mode where you can switch between characters, where you can be able to consistently try to play. Because when you go to these extras from the tab, it doesn't seem to have much of anything to offer. You got 3 modes. The only unique mode that stands out is the sports. I still haven't touched this game mode. You got stock and time. Those are just the same thing. These are just identical modes from Super Smash Bros. Sports modes is the only mode that stands out, that's unique, because Super Smash Bros. Doesn't even have this mode, just like I mentioned. You got training, but that's just when you're learning how to play a character. Online is just empty. You got 2 selections of playlists, but you're most likely going to run into the same player. And it's just not, I'm just so surprised to see not many people playing this game. But I'm curious to see what y'all think in the comments as far as everything else goes for this game. I just want to see more pretty soon, hopefully, and maybe some potential Warner Bros. Characters you guys would like to see, DLC of a wish list. There's just not much to do. I definitely want to check out more characters, so, because the other day I was playing as I tried out Patrick, SpongeBob. They got some good characters. They're all unique with their own moveset. And there's no items in it. They could eventually add items into the game. I'm not sure if that's going to possibly be some kind of additional add-on for items. But that's just a major difference, because you're just straight up fighting the opponents to try to knock them off the stage instead of using items. But we'll see what they come up with, and it's just a what if scenario. I think more people will be even more interested if Warner Bros. Characters made the encounter, or maybe as a potential DLC, another universe they can expand on beyond the Nickelodeon Cartoon Network era, and maybe other DLC. And of course, they'll have to get more Nickelodeon characters that are deserving. Timmy Turner, Jimmy Neutron, that needs to be in this game. And most people know about those characters because they grew up watching those shows. They're Nickelodeon originals and iconic. But I guess we'll see. But this was just another idea to put together to see you know, what you guys think about it for Warner Bros. And since I heard about the little rumor of a fighter, I don't know if it's true, but why not get those characters added into this game? It just came out. It's potential DLC.